Another story on our radar, the domestic commodity prices. Let's talk to Opeyemi Oguntade, who is a senior investment officer, financial derivatives company, who actually was supposed to join us in the studios, but because of the chaotic situation on the roads, the traffic. Opeyemi, good morning, and thank you so much for speaking to us this morning.
Good morning, Harriet.
Well, I'm sure we'll hope that something will be done with regards to that situation. But take us through very quickly what's going on with regards domestic commodities. We've seen a kind of tepid movement from the last time we had conversations with regards how these prices are looking.
Well, yes, domestic prices are still very high, and what we are worried about now is that we're going to have some form of food scarcity, given the fact that they have closed down now 12 markets because of what happened because of the conflicts between certain traders in their region. And now what we're having is the price of perishables such as pepper and tomatoes. They're going up. We have pepper going up from 10,000 to 15,000 just because traders now have to go further, so all the way to Tongo to get these commodities. And coupled with the fact that fuel scarcity, things that the appears fuel scarcity isn't slowing down, the queues are still very long, and that's why we're having so much traffic today. It's looking like the domestic commodity prices are still going to keep trending high.
But then how do you think you already mentioned that the crisis in Mile 12 is causing for those of us who live here in Lagos to buy a basket of tomatoes and pepper at higher rates than we normally would buy it. But then we've also had this issue of, most of these traders moving out of Lagos, coming towards the Kara market where we also have cattle being sold. How do you think this is going to affect the way people buy and sell, especially since the Ogun State government has said that they can't allow those traders ply their wares there? Are we going to see a further increase in the price of tomatoes, pepper, onions, the basics that we need to put together a lovely pot of stew?
Yes, we're definitely going to see an increase because Mile 12 was really the market to go to get all these products at cheap prices so that they could sell it off in other markets across Lagos. But now that we have that market closed down and traders have to travel further to get this product, coupled with the fact that the northerners, the traders that are supposed to supply are even finding it difficult to locate new buyers, it means that we should expect prices of these commodities to go higher. And then coupled with the fact that we have our celebratory season at the end of the month, which means we would have some form of demand pressure as well. So prices of these goods you mentioned are definitely going to increase in the near term.
So Opeyemi, we saw real GDP growth declining to 2.11% in the fourth quarter of 2015. With all these issues that we have with regards to food prices, with regards to petrol scarcity, and the unions all up in arms with the various parastatals, do you think we're going to see a further contraction in the next GDP figures that will be released?
Yes, it's like a triple threat, really. We have foreign exchange scarcity, we have fuel scarcity, we have upcoming it almost appears as if we're going to have another wave of food scarcity again. So this definitely is going to affect our GDP figures in the first quarter of 2016. We've seen our purchasing managers index and its performance in this last month in February and in January as well, and we also project that inflation rates are going to go higher to 10.1%, and inflation has not been this high since 2012, December 2012. That's when we had inflation rates of about 11%, and now that we're expecting it to be double digits in this month, it just in February, it just shows how the growth, so to speak, in Nigeria, we don't expect GDP to improve in the first quarter of 2016. We expect it to still keep slowing due to what we're seeing in the market.
All right, thank you so much, Opeyemi. We're going to leave it at that and keep our eye on developing stories as they come. Thank you so much, Opeyemi Oguntade, Senior Investment Officer with Financial Derivatives Company.